Hey guys, welcome back to Woods Tree Farm. I'm Phil. Today we're doing a little firewood, and the question for you today is, should you sell unseasoned firewood? And I think there are some pros and cons. We'll talk a little bit more about it, but I'm going to finish this truckload of wood, and this is unseasoned wood. We're giving this a shot. I just bucked up, it was 3 8 or 9 foot logs. About half the truck full. I've got 3 more logs over there on the ground that need to get bucked up, and that should do it for this truckload. I've also got a bundle order to deliver, so hopefully there'll be room for that to just lay on top of this, and then we can get it down the road. But let me get this split up, and then we'll talk a little bit more about what I think are probably some of the pros and cons for selling unseasoned firewood. I guess we're out of gas. Big dummy. That's a third of a cord in the truck plus 12 bundles, and that makes that a over $300 truckload. So both of these are on the way home, so not out of my way. It's not really going to cost me any extra to deliver these. But let's talk about selling unseasoned wood, because for the past couple years I have kind of made a statement that I only sell seasoned wood, and I've gone to the marketplace like that and said I only sell seasoned wood, and I think that is part of what has helped my business grow the way that it has, because people have had great experience with the wood that I sell, and I think that is the key to having happy firewood customers. But here I am now. I want to sell some unseasoned wood, and here are some of the advantages. Well, if you're buying logs like I am and that money's already out the door, one advantage to selling unseasoned wood is you're going to get your return a lot faster. So we have bought a couple dump truck fulls of logs over the past several months, and that is thousands of dollars out the door already. And if I wait until that wood's fully seasoned, that could be a year from now, and that's a long time to wait to get that money back. So this is an opportunity to get cash flow moving a little bit, and I think that's probably the biggest advantage to selling unseasoned wood, is for the cash flow. Another advantage might be you don't have a lot of space to let wood sit around and season, and selling unseasoned wood is going to optimize your use of space, because if you want to have hundreds of cords of wood sitting around, it's going to take up a lot of space, and if that's something you're short of, you might be limited to only selling unseasoned wood. So space and cash flow are the two main reasons why you might want to sell some unseasoned wood, but I think there's a lot more cons to selling unseasoned wood than there are pros. So let's run through some of those real quick. The first of which I hit on at the very beginning, and that is the experience that you're giving customers. If they don't properly season the wood, or if they don't wait long enough until it's seasoned and they try to burn it, they're going to have a lousy experience, and they might associate that back with me, the seller of that wood, thinking, oh, well, I just sold them low quality wood. Some people aren't savvy enough to know what it really takes to season wood, and if they buy wood that's not seasoned and they don't season it properly, that could end up coming back on me. Another possible disadvantage, and this is more just how I've done it, I kind of have this expectation that unseasoned wood should probably sell for a little bit less than seasoned wood. So I have discounted these truckloads that I've offered to the marketplace, not a huge amount, but a little bit. And, that is maybe one other disadvantage, is that there's an opportunity cost if you're going to end up selling it a little bit less versus letting it sit around for a number of months and then sell it. You might be able to get a premium if your wood is perfectly seasoned and ready to burn. And the last con I can think of related to selling unseasoned wood is probably the fact that it's considerably heavier. Just from using my left arm and throwing those pieces into the truck, I can kind of feel it. It's like I got a little tennis elbow going on right now, and I don't usually get that when I'm pitching the unseasoned pieces, which are easily, they weigh 30-40% less. And if you're going to try to sell a lot or sell larger loads, obviously you're going to need the equipment to move it, because a cord of unseasoned oak or green oak could be well over 2 tons, and certainly not going to move that much in this size truck. So if you're going to be selling a lot of unseasoned wood, you probably need heavier duty equipment than what I have sitting around here today. So you might be wondering, why then am I selling unseasoned wood if I've acknowledged that there are a number of disadvantages to doing so? Well, the reason being really is cash flow. We have enormous expenses associated with this property. We have a number of investments we want to make this year, and I want to keep the cash moving so that we can continue to make the investments that we want to make into this property and do it debt free. So we are selling some truckloads. I've got I think 6 or 7 orders this week, not just for truckloads of unseasoned, but like you can see the bundles that are on here as well. Wood has come out of our firewood kiln. If you haven't seen some of our recent videos about our new solar kiln, there it is. One batch of wood has already come through that, and that batch of wood is already sold and out of here, with the exception of these couple bundles. So I'm waiting on the next batch to dry out. We finally had some sunny weather. If you go back and watch those solar kiln videos, I talked a little bit about the lousy weather that we had and its impact on the kiln temperatures and its ability to dry out wood. Well, we've had some sunny weather and things are looking a little bit better, so we'll be moving some more wood through that kiln here real soon. I'll give you an update on the kiln and the second batch of wood that's in there here in the next week or so. So if that interests you and you don't already subscribe, make sure you subscribe. And I'm gonna get this stuff on the road, this wood on the road. Thanks for spending a little bit of time with me today, guys. I appreciate you. See you on the next video. Bye-bye.